Welcome! Each one of you has a job in a sheltered workshop that pays you for your work. You may have many jobs over the course of your career. Developing your career is a lifelong process, and one that presents you with many options and opportunities for employment. Right now, you may do a variety of jobs, which may include similar tasks that other people do in competitive integrated employment. For instance, some people work in a factory, a restaurant, or an office building. Some people work in construction, and some in retail stores. Part of the process of having a career is that people start out in one job and then have a chance to change jobs and do new things. There are things to consider if you begin thinking about changing jobs. For instance, one thing to consider is how will you get to work if you don't have your own car or transportation. Some options for transportation may be riding a bus, taking a cab, riding a bicycle, or walking. You could also pay a coworker for a ride after you get to know them, or you could get a ride from your parents, friends, or family. Second, much like in your current job, employers look for certain things in their employees. Some employers need to hire employees who are available to work on different days and times. It is important for an employer to have employees who can work when they are needed. As a result, people work a variety of schedules. They may work in the daytime, at night, Monday through Friday, on weekends, 8 hours per day, or only a few hours per day. As you know in your current job, your employer has expectations that must be met by all employees. For example, it is important to have good work habits, such as being on time to work and working every time you are scheduled. It is important to have good hygiene and wear clean clothes to work, as well as to have a good attitude to stay on task until your work is completed. It is important to get along with your coworkers because you'll be spending a great deal of time with them. Finally, it is important to show an employer what you have to offer and how you can help them by being a good employee. If you are thinking about looking for another job and can't find one, don't give up. Just because you don't find a job you want right now doesn't mean you won't find one in a few months. Part of the process of finding a new job is to think about yourself and what you like to do. You might also think about what other people do for a living and whether you think that might be something you would enjoy. There are a number of resources available to help you. You may have to apply for and qualify for some services. The Developmental Disabilities Division of the Department of Mental Health, or your local Senate Bill 40 board, may be able to provide services, such as discovery and exploration or assessment, so you can see if there are other jobs you like and that you would be good at doing. The people on your team can also help you look for a job and offer assistance with learning a new job if you and your team find one. Another organization that can help you look at your options is Missouri Vocational Rehabilitation, or, if you have a visual impairment, Missouri Rehabilitation Services for the Blind. Both agencies can help you look at labor market information so that you can learn what types of jobs are available in your community. They can also discuss transportation options so that you can decide if you can get to another job. In addition, they offer assistance with services such as discovery and exploration, so that you can see if there are other jobs you like and that you would be good at doing. And help looking for a job and assistance with learning a new job if you and your team find one. Another resource is Missouri Career Centers. They may be able to provide assistance with developing a professional resume, practice with interviewing, and help with learning how to look for a job, classes so you can learn how to use a computer, basic job search assistance, and adult education and literacy classes so you can work toward your high school equivalency certificate. Earning more money may impact your Social Security or Medicaid benefits. For more information, you and your parent or guardian can use a free online tool to see how your Social Security benefits may be affected by a change in jobs. There are also people called Certified Work Incentive Counselors who can talk to you about your circumstances and help you decide if you will have more money if you do change jobs. There are resources in the community that offer support and advocacy as you work toward becoming more independent. The Centers for Independent Living, as well as the Missouri Department of Mental Health Division of Developmental Disabilities, for those who qualify, can provide assistance with things like self-advocacy, which means you are able to speak up for yourself, self-determination, which means you are able to make decisions based upon your own choices and preferences, and peer mentoring, which means having someone who has had similar experiences to help you, to give you encouragement and support. Centers for Independent Living also provide independent living skills training. Contact your local Center for Independent Living for information on available services. Someone will be available to speak to you at the end of this video if you would like more information about your employment options. Resource information for your local area, as well as the resources listed at the end of this video, will be made available to you at the conclusion of this video presentation. If you would like more information about your options, please contact Vocational Rehabilitation at 877-222-8963 or by emailing svr.dese.mo.gov. The following were resources for the information provided in this video.